Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this August the 10th, 2025. I hope everybody had a great Sunday out there so far. Everybody has a great Sunday evening. Hope everybody continue to stay safe and well and also enjoy the weather because it's the only weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be taking a look at the Tropical Invest 97L. We're going to show you the computer model runs, the intensity guidance of the system as it continues to track off to the west. Here are the Cabo Verde Islands of the system here. You can see here's the Cabo Verde Island. The system moving right over the islands there and continue to trek off to the west-northwest. This do look like it will become Tropical Storm Erin probably sometime maybe later tonight or probably on Monday would be the best chance of development, but a tropical depression could form later on tonight. So this system, so get ready for something to develop, and this system may trek to the west and could affect the east coast of the U.S. so something we'll continue to monitor. If it don't affect the U.S., the stronger the system is, the more likely it will curve off to the north. If it's a weaker system, the further west the system will make it, and that's where we will have to keep our eyes on and see which way that system will be heading. So alrighty, so let's take a look at some computer model guidance here of this system. We're going to take National Hurricane Center models of this system, and as you're looking right here, this is Henrietta in the eastern Pacific. We're going to take a look at Invest 97L, which is in the tropical Atlantic. Alright, take a look at the computer model guidance from the National Hurricane Center. These are the global models and the Hurricane Center models here. We having a little problem trying to get to it. Let me go back. Here's Invest 97L. Okay, here it is here. Alright, let's see if we can get it to go. Okay, here's the model runs here. Alright, you can see here the current position storm. Here the Cabo Verde Islands. You can see it continue to push off to the west-northwest. Here are the Windward and Leeward Islands. Most of these models here thinks it's going to be a strong enough storm that it should turn. But here is Bermuda. If it don't affect the eastern U.S. coast, it probably more likely will hit Bermuda. But we'll continue to monitor that. But like I said, it depends on how weak the storm system or how strong it gets. According to these models here, they think it will take a turn to the north and maybe affect Bermuda as it continues to maybe get a little stronger than what everyone is realizing. Some of the models are taking it close to the east coast. Some of these are taking it pretty much towards Bermuda. So we'll continue to monitor that. I will keep everybody up to date and closer to the event. Let's take a look at the GEPS ensembles, and this here should show the closer view of the U.S. Eastern U.S. Here you can see the computer model runs. Okay, this is the GEPS ensemble. You can see here at the center of the storm, there's the islands. See it treks off to the west. There's a few that wants to take it down toward the Puerto Rico area, right through the Bahamas, and then turn it off to the north and east. But you can see this, even this model here is even turning it off to the north and east as well. So so pretty much right now, I think most of the model guidance thinking this system will be strong enough to turn before it gets to the east coast. But like I said, we're going to continue to monitor that. Too early to say how far it's going to go to the west. Like I said, it depends on how weak the system is. If the weaker it is, the more west it goes, the stronger it is, the more likely it'll turn off to the north. So alrighty, so let's take a look at the intensity guidance of the system, if we can get to it. And and we're going to take a look at it here. Okay, right now it has about 30 knot winds, or yeah, about 30 knot winds. We get 35 miles an hour, almost a tropical depression status. That's why I said it could become a tropical depression anytime later on tonight. And then it might move most model days into a tropical storm. Some shoots it all the way up to a category 4. Some shoots it up to a category 1, 2, anywhere between 1 and 3. So the system do look like it will become a hurricane. Look like it will become a hurricane. So we will continue to monitor it and see where this thing goes. But the next name on the list is Hurricane Erin. Alright, but that's the intensity guidance of the system. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. That was your tropical update. We'll have another little update toward the end of this broadcast here in just a few minutes. If you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and let's continue to get the show on the road here, folk. Alright, you can see we got some shower activity up here in portions of Maine, down in New Hampshire, northern Massachusetts. Also, we got flash flooding and heavy rain right along the coastal areas of North and South Carolina, and also the panhandle of Florida. Then again from the portion of Texas, Oklahoma, and Missouri. Thunderstorms and showers right up here from Montana through the Dakotas, all the way through Minnesota, northern Michigan, the Michigan region. Also in the portions of Lake Superior, Lake Erin, all the way into Wisconsin to Texas, New Mexico, northern Mexico, Gulf of Mexico as well. Also down to Florida Keys, Atlantic coastal water, all the way up into portion of West Virginia, and the Ohio River Valley as well. Otherwise, make dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Monday. Alright, here's your Tuesday forecast. Now you can see we got some scattered thunderstorms and showers over here in portion of California, North Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, also in Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, to Texas, to the Carolinas, Florida Keys, Gulf of Mexico, Atlantic coastal waters, all the way up to Pennsylvania, Lake Erin, Lake Superior, Michigan region, Wisconsin, northeast Minnesota, and also in the portion of Illinois and Missouri regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area for your Tuesday. Alright, let's move on to your Wednesday forecast. Current watches warning advisory map. This is currently across the nation, getting ahead of myself, but here we go. Alright, we got some heat advisories up here in portion of Maine, New Hampshire, northern New York State, again in portion of Texas and Oklahoma, also in portion of California, portion of northwest Arizona, much of Nevada, northern California, portion of Washington State, also Oregon State, and also portion of northern Idaho. Got some sets of heat warnings there as well in Washington, Oregon, northern California, southern Nevada, and also into portions of Arizona. Even got some red flag warnings over here in southwestern portion of Colorado. Also, we have some air quality alerts there as well. Also, more in portion of northern Michigan, also in Wisconsin. Severe thunderstorm warnings and ongoing severe thunderstorm warnings and watches for northeastern areas of Mexico and also eastern Colorado. Flood watches also in effect for one county here in Mexico, also northwestern areas of Kansas, then more across Oklahoma, southeastern central Kansas, also Missouri, also portion of Illinois, Iowa, and also Wisconsin. Flood warnings there, flash flood warnings in the burgundy color there as well. Alrighty, you got some coastal flood watches and warnings along the southeast North Carolina, eastern South Carolina, southeast Georgia. Small craft advisory gale warning for the southern areas of California, northern California to Washington State, also around the Alaska region. Hydro issues western. You've got some high surf warnings along the coastal area of Alaska, and also down in portions of the Hawaiian Chain Island, and coastal flood advisories there as well. Alright, move on to the Storm Prediction Center outlook. This is for your Monday. We got marginal risk up here in portion of North Dakota, also in portion of Minnesota, also eastern areas of New Mexico, north and central Texas. Alright, general thunderstorms elsewhere from the Carolinas to Florida to Texas to New Mexico to Arizona to Colorado to Maine, to Michigan, and also in the portions of the Dakotas, Minnesota, and also northwestern areas of Wisconsin. Tornado probability looks like this. Less than 2% all areas, damaging winds 5%, and also hail pretty much 5%. Alright, now let's move on to day number 3. We just got general thunderstorms expected with no severe weather forecasted at this time, but would not be surprised a marginal risk could be added anywhere in this general thunderstorm outlook area, from Watertown, New York, to Miami, Florida, to Brownsville, Texas, Tucson, Arizona, Flagstaff, Arizona, to Pablo, Colorado, Billings, Montana, and all the way over to portion of Marquette, Michigan, Chicago, Illinois, and also Louisville, Indiana. Alrighty, and now we're going to finally take a look at the tropics. This was at 2 p.m. this afternoon. Let's see. I'm gonna try something here. I'm gonna check and see if we got the 8 p.m. advisory, so that way we can be up to date with this. It's still 2 p.m. Alright, we're just going to have to go with the 2 o'clock advisory. They ain't updated it yet, so. But anyway, here's that tropical wave invest 97L moves across the Atlantic. 90% chance over the next 7 days, 50% over the next 2 days. That's probably raised up to probably a 60 or 70% by now. We still got a 96L that's not going to develop in anything. Pretty much just about a 10 to 20% if that thing will pop up for 10 to 20% over the next 2 days and also 7 days. Alright, well, I hope I enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe if you have not. Like these videos, share these videos. We'll catch you back in the next one. Have a wonderful Sunday evening, folks. Take care and also enjoy the weather, because the only weather you got.